Hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. Fine Tuesday to you all. Good to see ya. What is up? Adapalooza. We're gonna go with Adapalooza. Close enough. Fungaroo. Good to see ya. Darkwing Duck. I used to like that show when I was a kid. Mr. Finkles. Welcome. Zelda Zachbot. MTGGoldfish. How are you doing tonight? Glad you made it. Bailey Gaming School. Chino. Psycho Magi. Hello to you as well. How's everyone doing tonight? I've been in a modern sort of mood lately. I've really been nothing against standard. I think standard is in a more healthy place than it has been in the past. We talked about it on the podcast though, I don't know. I feel like I play mono red and blue white again and again. It's just kind of a little bit old for me. So I'm in the modern pioneer kind of mood. So we are moderning today. Of course, playing new cards. We can still play Theros Beyond Death cards, just in modern. So what's up, bloody? Whoa, Jay Zoller handing out a pile of gift subs to Tiki Bed. As Zoro Canis, a high mage, just here for OW, and Aracalypse. Welcome you to the fishbowl. You are number one, Jay Zoller. You will always be number one in my heart. Faneman, good to see you. Thank you for all the gift subs, Jay Zoller, and welcome to all our new subs. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm hyped for this deck. This is going to be sweet. So here's what we got going on tonight. We are going to play some, I'm calling it Heliod Tribal. Maybe that's a stretch, but we do have all the Heliods. We have all the Heliods, Mono White Devotion, Border Post for mana, and for Nykthosing. I think this deck's going to be sweet. I'm excited to try this deck. Betty Boy 64, welcome to the Fishbowl. Smacklemore, good to see you. Guido, good to see you as well. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. The other deck I have as a backup is a deck that very untested, but I've been working on it. Just started working on it today. But green-black Constellation, inspired, I would say, by the Enchantress deck that we played on Mucha Brew and Pioneer. This is kind of the green-black version, though. Also inspired by the old Doomwake Giant standard versions. Got some Whip of Erebos action. So we'll see. That's kind of like our backup plan if we need some more decks. Hey, what's up, Aquanagana? How are you tonight? Good to see ya. Are we playing Border Post of White Devotion? Why are we playing Knight of the White Orchid? Maybe we should be playing Knight of the White Orchid. So this deck, I did not build this Mono White Devotion deck. Someone else 5-0'd with it at some point on Magic Online. It's kind of a combo-ish Mono White Devotion, but prisony. We got main deck Nevermores. I love Nevermore. I like Rude Halo. It's got that kind of like prisony aspects built in with some combos and powerful Planeswalkers and Karns, even though there's no Michaels and Lattice. I think it's going to be sweet. Ooh, Repudiate Uro. That sounds spicy, Betty Bod. Are you going to try to back engineer the Dia deck that crushed you during a recent Bant Rage? Curious what it would be. That is something we could definitely try. I don't think it would be too hard to put together or reverse engineer. I was going to say re-engineer. Reverse engineer probably makes more sense. That looks sweet, Betty. I mean, get the Uro to stick around with Sifles. That's a sweet idea. I like it. King of the show. Welcome to the Fishbowl. What's up, Archvisual Lord? Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Can we just jump right into the black-white? Do you like the black-white deck? Well, let's start playing Magic. Let's do our reminders. Start playing Magic. We're gonna try the modern deck, but if we have time, we will also try the Pioneer deck, which, like I said, untested. I just built this afternoon. I got to play one match with it, and the one match was against Green-White Enchantress, and they had Gideon's Intervention to name our Enchantresses, so I didn't get to do anything. So I have no idea if it even works, but I like Doomwake Giant. Doomwake Giant, people are playing like Bant Spirits and little creature decks, Llanowar Elves. Doomwake Giant seems like insane against those little creature decks. Oh, I missed a sub. I'm so sorry. Archie, my apologies. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Huge apologies. Hey, what's up, Abigail? Good to see you today. So reminders, replay YouTube. This where you find all the old streams. If you missed our Manitize stream yesterday, that was a sweet one. You check it out on the replay YouTube. Normal YouTube, we did some banting in standard. Bant, enchantments, Rampage of the Clans. Kind of a janky budget Magic, but still sweet. You should definitely check it out if you haven't. Next week's budget Magic, oh boy. We haven't played a modern budget Magic in a while, and I'm going to say right now, I think next week's budget Magic, maybe the best and the sweetest budget Magic for modern that we've had in a long time. And that's not just because we haven't played modern budget Magic in a long time, but the deck is legitimately super sick. And I just said super sick, which I never say, but you should check that one out too, because that was going to be sweet. Our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. If you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you know where you get them? Over at cardkingdom.com. You can snag up at cardkingdom.com, even grab a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order, and also hook you up for free. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Irrelevant Merfolk, what's the equivalent to Simic Blink value-wise in Pioneer? Want to build a deck where I never have an empty hand. Could play like Salta Yarok. Could play. I kind of want to try a Thassa deck in Pioneer. I think I'm gonna do for tomorrow's Against Odds. I think we're gonna do a Gods in older formats poll. I think Thassa could be interesting. Like Thassa, Charming Prince, Cowblazer, Panharmonicon, Blink, all this stuff type of shenanigans. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playback, good way to support the stream and the channel, and site donations always appreciated. Never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. EWJ Custer, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. So tonight we are starting off with, I'm calling it Heliod Tribal Devotion. So the idea of this deck, it's pretty simple. We are halfway a combo deck. We are halfway kind of a mono-white control deck, and definitely a mono-white devotion deck. So Nykthos is the card that drives this deck. We even have Weathered Wayfarer to dig through our deck to find our Nykthoses. Kind of wonder if we want some like Ghost Quarters and stuff if we're playing Weathered Wayfarer. I guess we do have one in the sideboard. But yeah, so Weathered Wayfarer can find our Nykthoses. Craps, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Yeah, Archburglar, I will be looking forward to it. So, that's the mana that drives the deck. What are we wrapping into? Well, the combo finish is new Heliod with Walking Ballista, of course. Same shenanigans as usual. Get the counters on it, give it lifelink, ping infinitely. We have Auriok Champion to get a free counter. We have Anafenza to get a free counter. They are both also double white, so they work well with Nykthos to make lots of mana. So that's one aspect of the deck for finishing the game. We also have Old Heliod, which is a good mana sink for Nykthos. We just make a ton of Claire tokens, kill our opponent by the beatdowns. We get some big planeswalkers like Elspeth's Sun's Champion. We get a Gideon Blackblade, kind of aggressive, but still a sweet planeswalker, can exile stuff. And then we also have Karn. Karn, we don't have Michaels and Vladis anymore, so that's not an option, but we can grab Pithing Needles and Snaring Bridge, Walking Ballista for the combo, some Chalice of the Voids, which, we don't have that many one-drops, so we can put it on one. The other sweet part of this deck is to up our devotion and to disrupt our opponent, we get a bunch of enchantments. Leyline of Sanctity, free devotion, keeps us from getting hurt by some combo decks, sometimes just beat decks by itself. Nevermore, just name a card, can't be played, kind of like Gideon's Intervention in our Pioneer deck. Ruined Halo, protection from that card. So these cards up our devotion, disrupt our opponent, and that's basically the plan of the deck. Make a ton of mana, maybe win with the combo, otherwise beat down with Planeswalkers and Heliods and all that fun stuff. So that is the plan for today. Good to see you, GW Custer. So that's what we're starting with, and then we'll see. We'll see how the league goes. Maybe we get to check out the Constellation deck as well, depending on how long Heliod Tribal goes. I love Nykthos. Too bad it's like $1 million. Nykthos is a card that has moved very high on my list of cards that I want to be reprinted. We need Secret Lair Devotion, Secret Lair Nykthos. How much is Nykthos now? Is it like $20? It was not that expensive not that long ago, but it's never been reprinted. Yeah, $25, and it was in October like 15, and it just keeps going up and up and up, probably mostly thanks to Pioneer and actually seeing playing competitive formats and Return of Theros, etc. How is Nyx Lotus doing price-wise? I believe Nyx Lotus has dropped down quite a bit. It hasn't seen much play. I still think actually, it's still like $5. Mostly, that's got to be mostly Commander demand right now. I still think that card will be good in Standard at some point. I don't think it's good right now. One thing I've realized about Standard is we're kind of still living with Throne of Eldraine decks, if you really look at it. Like Fires of Invention, Throne of Eldraine. Food, Cat Oven, Throne of Eldraine. Teferi even predates Throne of Eldraine. Mono Red is the Embercleave deck, other Embercleave decks. So we're still living with a lot of decks that we've had for a long time. So I am really hyped for Ikoria, honestly. I'm ready for a Standard shakeup. Okay, let me ask you this, chat. Let me ask you this. I'm curious what you think. We will play first. So, if you've been around, there is one Anafenza Kintree Spirit. Ooh. Well, okay. I mean, we got Heliods, we got a Nykthos. We will keep this. It might be slow, but we'll keep it. That's true. That is true that Annex was a big deal for Mono Red becoming a top-tier deck again. I love the Enchantress deck a lot. Wondering why no Cedar Enchanter in the Against Odds deck. Cedar Enchanter, it's a lot worse than the other enchantresses. It's a lot worse than Setessan Champion. It's a lot worse than Eidolon of Blossoms. If you wanted more enchantresses, that's probably next on the list, but I think there's a limit on how many enchantresses you can play because you also need enchantments to trigger your enchantresses. So it might just be that there's not enough room for it. Kankriak, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. No mana type tonight. This deck, we need permanence in this one to up our devotion. That is very important to the deck. Oh, okay, so question to the chat. If you've been around for a little bit, you probably remember that a couple years ago, Wizards tried to do 2 rotations a year. Speeding up how quickly Standard changed. And then there was a problem with Standard attendance. It was also a really bad time during Kaladesh where Standard was bad anyway, but they rolled back those changes. In a world where most Magic is taking place, as far as Standard is concerned, on Arena, and less is taking place in Paper, do you think that that is worth revisiting? It would definitely help with the format getting stale and boring and old. Like, I think that it has value there. Personally, and I know I'm coming from, I don't know, a privileged position. I'm coming from the perspective of someone who likes to play a whole bunch of new decks, and I'm super blessed to not have to buy the cards that I need. I can just borrow them because I play digitally. So I'm coming from that perspective. To me, it seems like it would be awesome for me, but I can understand why other people don't like it. So I'm curious of what other people's opinions are. I could see why it would be rough in Paper back when there was no Arena because of the cost associated with decks churning so constantly. But on Arena, like, it doesn't even matter. People are playing for free, a lot of them. That's true. I mean, I guess it is still a cost on Arena, even if it's less than in Paper. We need to up our devotion to Mana Tithe. Maybe we should have played Mana Tithe just for the memes. Oh no, are we getting infected? What did our opponent get with Once Upon a Time? Oh, just a win sub teeth. Alright, well, Oreo Champion. Go. Heliods are coming. Doc Gia, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Until Arena has proper non-rotating format, no, we shouldn't shorten rotation. Yeah, hopefully soon-ish. I'm pretty sure my LGS closed down because attendance got so poor with the rotation being so fast. I mean, that was definitely a concern, especially in Paper. That is something that, although at the same time, we were also in one of the worst standards of recent times, which it seems like, oh no, oh dear God. All right. We're gonna need protection from Blighted Agent, and we're gonna need it really quick. Okay. Well, Interesting. Oh boy. Okay, so, oh wow. What a decision to make right away. Oh, so here's where we're at. Oh man. We can play Walking Ballista, kill Blighted Agent. We know we won't die next turn. We can play Heliod. And if we live through this Blighted Agent attack, we win next turn with a Heliod combo. I think it's a pretty legitimate chance that we die. I have learned that if Blighted Agent attacks you, you die very easily. There's also a Noble Hierarch, so it's only 2+4 pump spells to kill us. I think the odds of us dying are pretty high. I mean, it's definitely, the greedy line is definitely to just, like, play Heliod. It's even our lucky Heliod. Maybe that's a reason to play it. This is our one constellation Heliod. All right, chat. Give me your votes. Give me your votes. Do we risk it? Do we YOLO? I think we're definitely gonna die. Kill Agent. Combo. Agent needs to go now. Kill it. Risk it. Kill it. Safe. Kill it. Combo. YOLO. Kill Agent. YOLO. Lucky combo. Everyone wants. I think most people want the combo. Most people are saying combo. All right, chat. If we die, I'm blaming you. If we die, I'm blaming you. If we live, I'm taking the credit. If we live, I get the credit for the genius play of not killing the agent. If we die, I'm gonna blame you all for making us play Heliod. All right, opponent, don't kill us. I mean, we're probably dead. My guess is we're dead, but we'll see. If we're not dead, our opponent's super dead. All right, opponent. How many pump spells you got? If there wasn't a noble hierarch, I would be slightly more comfortable. But the fact they only need 2+4s instead of 3 pump spells makes me think we're probably dead anyway. We don't win if we just kill the agent. No, if we just kill the agent, we lose Walking Ballista. And then we're back to, I don't know, playing Heliods and seeing what happens. Vote it. Okay. Gain that life. Yes. Grow that champion. Uh-huh. That's... So 1, 2, so this is 3 power. Okay. Oh, and mutagenic growth, 7, 8, 9. Ooh. Trigger, 6, 7. Moment of truth. Oh! Oh, chat! Chat, I'm a genius! Oh, look at that wonderful play! We knew our opponent didn't have it. We're so good. We're so good at Magic. All right, so play the Blades. Ballista X1. I mean, I guess our opponent could have some sort of interaction. Ballista X1. YOLO! You were right, chat. You were very right. Oh, good call, chat. Coco's Homebrews! I embrace my cesspot of not letting opponents play Magic. Ooh, well, welcome back to the Fishbowl, Coco. Opponent says game 2. I think that means we're winning. We gain a life. We put a counter out. Walking Ballista! I will look after we finish this combo. So that we lifelink our Walking Ballista. And opponent scoops it up. Wow! Chat, I appreciate your fearlessness. I have to... Wow, our opponent had... They were 1 point short. I appreciate your fearlessness, chat. If I was playing this deck for a video and you were not here, I 100% would have killed the Blighted Agent. I know I would have, because I have such a fear of dying to Blighted Agent. And seeing our opponent's hand with Blossoming Defense and more Infect creatures, if we did that, we probably would have lost. So I think you saved me, chat. I think you saved us there. Reason for Wayfarer instead of Knight of the White Orchid. The upside of Wayfarer is it gets our Nykthos, which is actually pretty important. Hey, what's up, Zyre? How are you? Wow, I can't believe we got there. Ooh, that looks pretty sweet. Cocos. Blue-White Blink is a deck I played quite a bit of, and I thought it was actually pretty good. And this looks very interesting as a modern version. Restoration Angel is really good. I really want to play Thassa in modern. I want to just play Thassa in Blink stuff and probably lose but draw lots of cards. That looks sweet. All right, so what do we want against our opponent? Grand Abolisher, no. Relic Warder, no. If you could draw a creature, damage it would reduce your life total to... Yeah, that doesn't actually save us against Infect. So we want the Chalice, and we want the Ghost Quarter. I think we leave the rest of our artifacts in the sideboard because of Karn. What do we cut is the other question. Probably just Big Elspeth. Actually, maybe it's one old Heliod. Heliod. You think both Chalices in, even though we can snag one with Karn? I guess Leyline doesn't do anything this matchup either. I guess we can keep in Elspeth. Because Leyline's just basically a dead card. Abolisher. I mean, I guess it does up our devotion, but it's probably just the word. All right, let's try it like that. All right. Oh, Solemnity would be so good. I love how much fun you have playing games, including viewers. You're one of the best streamers I've watched. Well, Archburglar Lord, I appreciate the kind words. I've talked about it before. Like, really, the reason I stream is so we can interact. That is, ooh, well, we got a Runed Halo. Oh, chat, we took out all of our chalices and we drew our card. This hand might be okay though. Turn 1, border post. So, funny story. If you've been following my content for a long time, you will know that the first ever Budget Magic, which I believe was the first ever video that I made for Goldfish, was Restore Balance, which was a border post deck. So, I have a soft spot for decks with border post. Like, I don't know. It's very nostalgic for me. It's a weird card type to be nostalgic about, but for some reason, whenever I see a deck that's playing border post, I gotta play it. I gotta play it. Interesting. So we could path this. Path this. Next turn we can Weathered Wayfarer. Or we can just wait and try to Runed Halo next turn. I would like to play this border post. We actually really need to get this border post down. I mean, greed worked last time, right? Let's play the plains. Let's border post. I think that's fine. Pick it up. Put him down. No collector oofs, please, opponent. Pass the turn. I don't think, with just a Glistener Elf, we could die this turn. It's not super likely. It needs to be like land, scale up. I mean, with scale up, it is possible. In fact, it can kill on turn 2 pretty easily with scale up. Runed Halo is very nice here. Opponent, combat, hits us. And this gives us the upside if they play another Glistener Elf, we get both of them with Runed Halo, which is even better than getting one. What you got about it? Passes? Okay. Well, that's one of our awkward. All right, we're gonna wait. We're gonna play the plains. We're going to play Runed Halo. I think we want to play our 1-drops before we chalice, because we actually have 2 1-drops in hand. Ugh. Okay, sure. Sure. Well, do we live another turn? I mean, they still gotta 9 us. That's still a lot of infect. That Spell Pierce is not good for us, though. Alright, opponent. No lands, please. If they draw a land, then there's a good chance we die. Gonna be close. Where's the scale up? Opponent. Hits us. Up to 7. Oh, this is so... Path Chalice? The problem with Path Chalice is we Path Chalice and then that turns on... That turns on Blighted Agent, right? Yeah, giving our opponent a land seems risky. I think we just... Border post... Play the land, play Weathered Wayfarer. Pass the turn. Yeah, I think blocker plus path feels decent. Well, there's land. Uh-huh. Ooh, it's gonna be very, very close. Very, very close. Unfortunately, Nykthos isn't making mana yet. Agent is turned on without jet. Well, now, yeah, now that our opponent drew a land, that is less of a concern. Voted. Thinking. Also going to be very close. If we can get to Karn for Ensnaring Bridge, then I'll feel pretty good about where we're at, but that's a ways away. I once ran Border Post in my Niv Mizzet Reborn Commander deck. I think Border Posts are kind of underrated. I feel like people should play Border Posts more often. Yeah, in fact, kills you if you get 10 counters, and we're at 7. That is about as simple of an explanation as there can be. All right. Opponent attacks. Path you. Okay. Maybe we might have a shot. Opponent gets a forest. Oh no. We needed this to live to get a ghost quarter. Oh, we needed our ghost quarter. Border post. Well, border post. Pick up the land. Chalice on 1. Play the land. Pass the turn. Can we stabilize? Oh yeah, Collector Oof just ruins our day. It is so bad. Opponent. Yeah, gonna fire up Inkmoth. Distortion Strike gets countered. They could have the Delve one. 1, 2, 3, or 5. That would be lethal. Wow, this has been so close. So I think what we want to do, if we can get down Karn, we can Karn Pithy Needle on Inkmoth and then get to Ensnaring Bridge. I think that's the hope. Do you think Modern Affinity is playable even without Mox Opal? It's a lot worse. Yeah, maybe bringing in the Chalices were correct, because you're right, Karn getting them is pretty slow. Opponent combat attacks. Hits us. Passes. Ooh, Path is actually good. Well, Nykthos. No, Path is not good. Path is... Oh, none of the... I'm so not smart. Karn. Take down Karn. Ballista. Pass the turn. We're dead to any pump spell that's not 1 mana. But does our opponent have any pump spell that's not 1 mana? We will find out very shortly. I mean, we can still cast Path, and we will just to get out of our hand. But it's not going to resolve. I mean, Become Immense beats us. Did I see the Heliod Scales deck? I don't think that I have. Yeah, so we can get Ballista, and then we can still potentially get Bridge in the future. We are still dead to many things. Waterlog Grove. Although Chalice on 1 is very good against Infect. We can't Pithing Needle because of our Chalice. 2 mana. That's not good. You found our weakness. 2 mana spells. Yeah, Pendelhaven would beat us. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. That take. Oh no, it doesn't. We have card. Card saves the day. Huh. Card is so good. Yeah, card is saving us. Yeah, that is a Moto promo spells guide, I believe. I don't think this version is printed in paper. Opponent. Inky? Yeah, they can't activate it. We might actually be getting this with a Karn plus Chalice. Okay, Blighted Agent, sure. Opponent passing. Karn can kill Chalice with a +1. It can. I don't think we want to yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think what we do here is just Legend Rule ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Nykthos, keep the new Nykthos. Ballista, X3. Kill the Blighted Agent. Take up Karn. Pass the turn. Oh, I think we might have got there. Oh, is it a Judge promo? I didn't realize there was a Spellsky Judge promo. Well, we found our way through this Infect deck, I think. Karn has been super key. Opponent, Waterlog Grove. Desperation draw? Desperation draw. Uh-huh. I mean, I guess we can just win with Heliod next turn if we have to. Hey, what's up, actually, Hugh Jackman? How are you? We're doing good so far. We're beating our hated Infect deck. Oh, let me see, Nannerpuss. Yeah, I didn't actually look for any Might of Volcroza. Nope. Trigger remembered. Counter it. Opponent passes. And I think that's game. I think that's game. We draw another Karn. Sure. 1, 2, and 3. We play Heliod. Heliod. Ballista Lifelink. And let the pinging begin. We got the GGs. And that's what the deck can do. That was pretty good. Pigya. Trigger. Counter back on Walkie Ballista. Opponent. Good draw card. Sure. We just got to get through this without misclinking. Pigya. Pigya. Come on, no misclicks. No misclicks. Well, that was actually kind of impressive. Infect feels like it could be a tough matchup, and we got through it pretty well. I cannot wait for Ikora either. Any chance of playing non-budget version of Saludos de Chile? Okay. I don't know what that means, but back at you, opponent. I think that's Spanish. Well, we got game one. Oh, hello from Chile. Well, hello to you from from the U.S. opponent. There are not spoilers already. Not yet. We could play. I wish I spoke Spanish. I know like zero word. Well, I mean, I guess I know like numbers. I think everyone knows the numbers up to 10 or whatever, or 4, 5. Yeah. How about you teach me English first, and then we'll work on other languages. Uh, Narset was leaked. Wait, there was leaks from Ikoria already. I have not I have not seen any leaks. I mean, I believe you that they could have happened, but well, I don't know with the Heliods. I am very ready for it too. I'm hoping it's sweet. I'm hoping it's sweet and that it's really powerful. I'm hoping it's powerful enough to shake up standard a bit. That is my main hope. The standard gets a bit of a shake up. Oh, Zaire, it's possible we're not going to play it tonight, but it's possible we could play the non-budget deck if that is stuff that people are interested in. If people want to see the non-budget build of our budget Magic deck this week, I'm not opposed to that. But I don't think we're going to play it tonight. We're playing Modern and Pioneer tonight, but if other people want to see it though, I really like the potential of the value engine of Nissian Wanderer and Dryad. I mean, I think we're already on the power creep plan. That's already happening. Planes and border post. But we are a little soft to artifact hate. Although we're gonna have a lot of mana next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is gonna make 6. Ooh, Amulet. Alright, alright. What do we do about this? Untaps. Ancient Stirrings. Ooh, if we could have done it before Amulet came down, then Chalice might be worth it. We're going to have to figure out how to manage this card. We're going to have mana for days, though. Deck needs Torpor Orb. Torpor Orb would actually be good here. Amulet. Magic makes so much money. I don't think Hasbro is going to be interested in selling Magic. Magic is a game they talk about most whenever they do like investor calls or something. Sarah Hammerfell, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Any specific Magic products you're currently recommending? B-Day is tomorrow. Hey, happy birthday, Paps. If nothing at the moment, I may try to get individual cards in later Commander products, just would rather not wait. What Magic product? So if I was going to buy a Magic product right now, tomorrow, I guess that would not be right now. But you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm getting at. What would I buy? Pudaloot and Dark Puka. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. What would I get? Ooh. Actually, maybe we just try to combo kill. So Nykthos. That's tough. I mean, I guess you get like a secret lair drop. Mystery boosters? Are the LGS edition actually for sale yet? Hey, welcome, Crap. I am glad to have you. Always awesome to have first timers. Welcome, welcome. All right, so we play Karn. Play card. Tick down card. know what to take. I have no idea. Unfortunately, we'd only get artifacts, so we can only go with this row. So we can Chalice on 0. If we get Ballista, play X1. Next turn, Heliod. We have 7 mana. Heliod, lifelink, but we need a way to get a counter on it. Pithing Needle on Handwear Battlements. I kind of like Chalice on 0. This is a tough one. The upside of grabbing Ballista now is if our opponent doesn't play a blocker, we can just win next turn by attacking and getting the extra counter on it. Technically, Chalice does not stop Walking Ballista. It would if you cast it for no mana, but the X spells are really weird with Chalice. Chalice on 0 or Chalice on 1? They already have the Amulet. Alright. I mean, this does shut out some lines that can get our opponent a Titan. And we'll see what happens. I really don't know what I don't know what the best choice was there, honestly. I really don't. Pass the turn. Yeah, 0 stops Pack from getting Titan. 1 stops, like, Ancient Stirrings from digging for Titan. Oh, I guess it doesn't get Titan. Just kidding. I mean, they might have it either way. You feel like we have it either way? Maybe. Karn getting Ensnaring Bridge seems reasonable. If we get Ensnaring Bridge, then Titan becomes a lot less scary. Although that does set us way back for actually comboing with Heliod. I mean, they have a bounce land, so they're going to start making mana, but they don't have any extra land drops at the moment. Yeah, stopping... Ooh, that's true. Ballista, Animate, Amulet, and Kill It is actually a sweet line. Although that would also take 2 turns. That is a very good idea, though. I can't believe there's actually a leak of Ikora stuff. I have not heard anything about this. I don't know. I don't know if that's actually... Oh, I see. I don't know if there's actually a leak yet. There's some rumors of people saying, but if you want to see the post, it's on r/MTGFinance, but it's just someone, there's no images or anything. It's just someone saying like, oh, I saw this somewhere on a Facebook group I'm in. So I don't put any weight. I don't put any weight into it. I don't even think that counts as a leak. That is just a rumor. Go is truth. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soups here for you. Another Nykthos and we win the game. Wow, opponent's transmuting Teleria West. I wonder if they realize how Chalice on 0 works. Maybe they're just getting a land. So Nykthos wins us the game. Ballista off the top would be really good. Otherwise, we might just be getting Ensnaring Bridge, honestly. It might be worth it just to get Bridge. Favorite commander? Probably Yarok. Ever get around to playing the Great Aurora Pioneer? Ruckus, I didn't because it's bugged on Magic Online. It shuffles the tokens back into your deck and then into your hand. We might end up playing it in Modern. Maybe we just play it in Modern. at some point. But the bugginess of it was the reason we didn't. I want to play it with Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead seems like the perfect, absolutely perfect card to play with it, because you like Warp World or Great Aurora into Field of the Dead, make a bunch of zombies, then those zombies count as permanent, so then your next Great Aurora Warp World is even bigger, so it's like the perfect combo piece. Opponent just gets a breeding pool. Alright, let's draw something that wins us a game. Path to Exile. I'll play a land. We could turn on the amulet and path it. That gives our opponent a land, though. Maybe it's... There's no way that can really be worth it, is it? One, two... I mean, we could just cast a Ballista. I think we just Ballista. We can... Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can Ballista and leave up Path? That seems good. Tulane is another sweet one. Hey, what's up, Andy? How are you? You think it's worth it? Turn on Amulet, Path Amulet. Are mystery boosters worth the price? It's hard to say because I don't think it's worth it. I think we gotta go for setting up the combo. So we're gonna Karn. Yeah, we're gonna Walking Ballista. We're gonna make some mana. So the mystery boosters have been very valuable, the convention editions, but it's hard to say without knowing the foils how valuable the local game store editions are. My guess is that they are worth it, but they will be extremely high variance because the set is so big. So that is my guess, is that the EV will be high, but because everything's the same rarity and the set's so many thousands of cards or whatever, or hundreds, maybe it's 500, I don't remember the exact number, but it's very, very big, that it's going to be, any individual box or pack is going to be very high variance. Kenton, for the win! Woo to you too! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup for you, opponent. Amuleting, untapping, tapping. Tightening? Looks like tightening. Okay. Tighten. I mean, I think this ends with us winning. If they go... Oh, okay. Well, path you? Get rid of the Titan. Opponent gets a land. They get to untap all their stuff. And once upon a time, I think we're doing it. I think we got there. This deck is actually working pretty well. Opponent, ooh, Dryad, but too slow. Unless our opponent has Lightning Bolt. You have protection from the card name. Well, play the land. The concern is, yeah, okay, so 1,600, yeah, so variance is an issue. Well, turn on... Let's force our opponent's hand. Turn on Amulet. Ruined Halo. On Valakut. Make some mana. Heliod. Lifelink you. And we actually have enough mana we can lifelink again and take it down Primeval Titans, and maybe this deck's just good. Maybe we're just actually gonna win some games. We might be feeding the children. It might be a thing that happens. Huh. Yeah, oh yeah, you're right. I guess we should have probably named Primeval Titan. That is a good call. The odds of any given mythic isn't lower than the odds in a normal set, though, the way the printing works. The odds of any given mythic aren't any lower than the odds of a normal set, though, the way the printing works. Maybe. I would have to research. It's a very weird product, and it's very hard to make sense of. I would have to look into it more. Intuitively, that doesn't make sense to me. If there's like 100 cards in the mythic slot or whatever. This is very random, Seth, but when my son was in his first few months, I watched you so many of your quietly rocking with him that he now gets sleepy when you hear your videos. Well, Sir Hammerfell, I'm glad I can help you get the kids to sleep. Each individual card is as rare as a mythic in a normal set. That sounds correct. Any card is basically like a mythic because the set is so big. So the odds of opening, so I think that would mean roughly you would open, if it's like a normal set, one of each card every like 3.5 boxes. So the border pose. Hey, what's up, Gear? You know, I love questions, so you can always ask me. But border pose idea is they are basically tap lands that also up our devotion for Nykthos. That is the main idea. Well, Relic Warder, Worship, Ghost Quarter. We will go down Anna Fenza, Heliod. Landline's actually kind of fine in this matchup. Ugh. Oh man, we should have sideboarded quicker. Go down the Big Elspeth. Actually, maybe we need Big Elspeth. 26 seconds. Ugh. Okay, Heliod down. Gideon Blackblade down. One Weathered Wayfarer down. Try it like that. All right. Worship seems bad. I think Worship's good, isn't it? Well, yeah, we have a lot of targets for Rex Sage, though. So the thinking is mostly that hopefully we can overwhelm their defenses and just have too many hateful enchantments for them to beat us. I don't think it's insane, but I think it's decent. Opponent, Once Upon a Time. This Weathered Wayfarer could be good. Weathered Wayfarer for Ghost Quarter, even just Ghost Quartering a bounce land is pretty big game. I love Crimstream, but best of one, don't know how he does it. He has superpower, always get mana skewed no matter what format he plays. Crim is really good at getting mana skewed somehow. That is definitely Crim's superpower. That and finding a way to put counterbalance Sensei's Inviting Top in literally every commander deck, no matter what the theme is. I think you're the only person I've ever seen play Border Post. I love those cards. Super cool as lands. In the Ramos, ooh, yeah, they seem perfect for Ramos Storm. That is a very good call. Opponent bounce land, sure. Ballista. Maybe we just gotta kill the scout? I think we do. Since our opponent does not have a amulet at the moment, getting rid of scout was helpful. So kill you. Get in for one. Hit ya. The border posts are also good with Wayfarer, being able to pick up lands. I gotta figure out about Syracuse. Syracuse was no Dryad. Syracuse was at the top of my list for tournaments I was definitely attending. We'll see what the coronavirus does, if that changes anything. No, Weathered Wayfarer. One, two, three, four. So we could get Titan next turn? Ugh. Auric Champion also works with our combo, getting an extra counter on Ballista with Heliod, but Devotion is another upside of it. I think we actually Ghost Quarter the bounce land. And then Border Post. We only have one Ghost Quarter though, so that was our one shot. Oh yeah, who's going to regionals and what are they playing? Regionals is what, Modern, right? What would you sub for Oko and Odo in the... Oh, does our opponent not have... Whoa, missing land drops. That's good news. Boy, we need to nick those and other stuff. 4 cards in hand. Now that's Auric Champion. Play the Plains. Pass the turn. I am Modern playing Eldrazi Trot. Eldrazi Trot is a good choice. If you bring hand sanitizer, bring antimicrobial, not antibacterial. Ooh. Is that a thing you can get? I honestly did not realize there were different kinds of hand sanitizer. That is good to know. Crim is always mana screwed in Commander Clash. Crim's, I think I realized that Crim's problem with Commander Clash is actually not so much the number of lands that he plays, but he doesn't play much ramp. Like, I think he has started to play more ramp, but I think because in paper he's used to like playing Soul Ring, Mana Crypt, Mana Vault, like that's how he builds his paper commander decks. So I think because we don't allow those on Commander Clash, he just doesn't play many mana rocks altogether because he can't play the good ones. And I think that is actually the bigger issue rather than lands in an absolute sense. Okay, well, Weathered Wayfarer. Sure. Ruined Halo. On... On Valakut, I guess? There's multiple things that are bad for us. But Valakut and Primeval Titan are both pretty bad. I'll pass the turn. Hope our opponent does not draw lands. About it. First time remembering him ramp. Yeah, once Crib starts playing ramp, his decks work a lot better. I always, if anything, I think I might play too much ramp. I err on the side of, like, as much ramp as possible, usually. Alright, about it. We need something big. We're going to empty our hand. We need something big. About it. Primeval Titan can come down next turn. Opponent's going to hit us. Yeah. Down to 16. Passes. Oh, that's a draw. That's a draw. That's a draw. Weathered Wayfarer. Get us a Nykthos. Play the Nykthos. Make a bunch of mana. Play... Nevermore. On Primeval Titan. Oh, that was a draw. That was a draw. That was a draw. Primeval Titan. Auric Champion. Gates of Life. I'm not even sure, like, do we play this Rude Halo? I don't even know if we want to. Do we even want to play it? Do we wait? What would we name? I think we pass. Necrado! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So the BNR list, we talked about this a little bit yesterday. So here's what I think on the BNR list. I think... Uh-oh. Bad news. Okay. So we're probably dead. Beast Within. So the problem is Primeval Titan with Dryad out gets Valakut's and just rests our board. We're not going to die to Valakut immediately, but our board's going to die. And our board dying means we're just not doing anything. What were we talking about? We can name Valakut, but we already have one on Valakut. Amulet Titan's one of the best decks. Oh, ban list. So, okay. Very top of the ban list, most likely to be banned, Pioneer. I think it is very exceedingly likely that something will change in Pioneer to target Inverter in specific. I think Dig Through Time, by far number one. Something from Inverter in specific, like Inverter itself, is also on the list. And I kind of think that if they're going to ban Dig Through Time, they just ban Treasure Cruise. So those are the cards at the top of my Pioneer list. Dark horses would be like Thassa's Oracle, something in that genre, Underworld Breach maybe. But Dig Through Time's number one, Inverter number two, Treasure Cruise goes along for the ride. Modern, Once Upon a Time's number one. I think there's some chance, but I think it's less likely than Pioneer. Legacy, I think Underworld Breach is very possible. Other people have been mentioning Astrolabe in Legacy is an option. Underworld Breach is probably the most likely of the bunch. Not sure there's anything that's going to be... Huh. Okay. Oh, so they get to Hasty Titan. Oh, they did not Hasty Titan. Well, we live a turn. Well, Weathered Wayfarer. Thin the deck, get a Nykthos. Eight. I mean, we can cast a pretty big ballista. Wow. I would like to play the Runed Halo, but if we do, we give our opponent a window to blow up our Nykthos. I guess we can't. So let's make mana. Runed Halo. On Primeval Titan. Nykthos. New Nykthos. Mana. Ballista. X7? What? That's a card people play? What is going on with this deck? What is happening? Delay? All right, that's a new one. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I have not seen delay be a card this deck has played. Instead of holding up delay instead of attacking, yeah, you would think if you get a Primeval Titan, you just attack with it, but Primeval Titan. So our opponent is definitely going to. Yeah, we're probably very dead here, actually. Wow, delay. I guess if they had another Titan, it's less exciting. We have a new donation from Hosa121. What would you sub $2.50? What would you sub for Oko and Oda in your Beck Vanifar list in Pioneer? Ooh, well, Hosa, thank you so much for the donation. Let me look up the list again. That is a tricky one. So I think the easiest sub for Once Upon a Time, probably just invert Invent, I guess. Like, it digs 5 deep to find a creature. Court of Calling would be another possibility. So I'd probably start there. And then Oko is just in the deck because it's a really powerful card. It's not really necessary for what the deck's doing. So I think that you can play some interaction, maybe a counter spell, a removal spell, any interactive spell can go in that slot because it's not really a key part of the deck. It just is there to. Uro would be another good option. Hey, welcome, Torfad. Glad to have you, and thank you for the cheer, and thank you again for the donation. Am I a Detroit? Hey, what's up, Bearmat? Am I a Detroit sports fan? I am not a Detroit sports fan. Yeah, I don't really know much about the Detroit teams. I know the Lions are bad, the Pistons are bad, the Tigers are 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 even worse somehow. Yeah, I can't think of any good Detroit teams. Is your hockey team good? I know your hockey team used to be good, but I don't really follow hockey. I just know there was a time where Red Wings were like the best team for a while, a long time ago. So there's no good Detroit sports teams? That's kind of like Buffalo. Although I guess Buffalo football has improved, but traditionally, Buffalo's just bad at everything. All right, opponent, Once Upon a Time. This has been a very strange, just like weird match. Our opponent's. I don't know what our opponent's doing. Cavern. I mean, I assume they just kill us. I assume they just attack and make a million zombies and we die. Or Valakut down our board and we can't do anything about it and we die. I think we need to draw Karn. We need to draw Karn for Ensnaring Bridge. Although our opponent's probably going to be able to Teleria West for a counter spell. I don't know what's going on. Unfortunately, we can't name tokens. Tokens are not technically cards, so they are not a legal name. Any good Ponzilus? All right, so here comes the zombies. At least we're getting a bit of life. Any good Ponzilus for Pioneer or Historic? Unfortunately, no. I haven't tried to build one, I will say. I don't know if the pieces actually exist, unfortunately. Once you get to the Pioneer card pool, and doubly so for Historic card pool, there's just not good land destruction spells. That is the issue. Like, the land destruction itself is just not good. Why is our opponent not getting Valakut and killing our board? Like, by leaving our board alive, I feel like our opponent's actually, like, kind of giving us a chance here. Empty the Cheons! I also love land destruction. We'll have to try to build one. Like, we built some janky standard ones. Maybe you could go, like, haphazard bombardment in Pioneer or something. It's just so hard because Pioneer is, like, the Llanowar Elf format, and it feels like a really difficult sell to actually make it functional. I mean, maybe they took Valakut out. Opponent's got zombies for literal days. All the land drops in the world. Okay, Teleria West. Transmuted. This might be a timeout match. This is ridiculously long. Pox and Pioneer would be awesome. I would be down with that. I don't know if it'd be good overall, but yeah, we'll have to mess around with Pioneer Land Destruction. My gut is there isn't really a way to make it work, but maybe there is something that I'm missing. Bonabazes. Haha! Walking Ballista ticking down. Leathered Wayfarer again. Nykthos again. Auriok Dabian! Gain some life. Ugh. And our opponent has a counter? Yeah, I don't think there's a way out, because they can counter whatever we do. And we will die eventually. We are ahead on time, though. Somehow, this Amulet Titan match is going an hour long. This does not seem like it should be a long match. Yeah, Valakut can still just shoot down our board, which I'm surprised our opponent's not doing that. That's the part that's most surprising for me, is that they're... Unless they... I can't imagine that Valakut's a card you sideboard out in this deck, but they have the Dryad. Like, Valakut seems absurd. You just wreck our board and we lose, but... Yeah, our opponent's playing delay. Okay, there's the Valakut. All right. Is there any reason to continue? We know there's a counter in hand. Yeah, I think our opponent's got us now. So there's a Valakut, shoots down our board. Huh. This is more how I would imagine this matchup going, which is not very well. So board gets shot down. Yeah, unfortunately, Valakut's not technically red. Lands are all colorless, so... Yeah, okay. If our opponent didn't have a counter in hand, maybe we'd continue, but we know there's a counter in hand, so there's literally no way we can win this game. No matter what we draw, it just gets countered. And it was going to be lands for a million turns. Yeah. All right. Yeah, this matchup makes me wish we had more Ghost Quarters. I wonder... I kind of feel like this deck could afford to play Ghost Quarter in the main. Do all Amulet decks run Valakut now? Mostly. Dryad is so good that it's like a free roll. Dryad has really changed Modern and Valakut in Modern. There have been decks that that are basically just like Bant mid-range. And they're like Bant mid-range that is... It's basically just Bant mid-range that can run Valakut. Do we have anything that interacts with our opponent's deck? Like, this is a fine little ramp hand. Yeah, Crucible in the side might be worth it for this matchup, too. Or, like, Damping Sphere in the side. Like, sure, it shuts down our Nykthos, but it would so be worth it to not die to what our opponent's doing. Huh. What are we mulliganing for, though? Like, what can we get that's better than this? Like, do we have anything that's better than this in our deck? I think we just keep it. I mean, I don't think... We can Karn. Karn is good. Like, I don't think... It's not like we have anything in specific that we can hit and just, like, win the game against this deck. So, I mean, making mana, playing Karn, tutoring stuff is probably about as good as it gets. Land and... Auriok Champion. Pass the turn. Oh, Valakuts for days. Oh, I'm a little scared. A little scared of Valakuts. Path is interesting. Well, border post. Pick it up. Put it down. Auriok Champion Part 2. Gain that life. Hit you for 1. I mean, this Nykthos is going to make a lot of mana. That's something. I had about it. Hey, I'm doing good, dog. How are you? How goes the commander life? Vote it. Forest Ed. Oh, there's a Dryad. With 2 Valakuts. So we're going to have to kill that, I think, unfortunately. Ghost Quarter. Opponent passing. I'll play the land. Make some mana. Play Karn. Do we Karn? Leyline would be fine too. Been trying to decide what decks to bring to SCG Syracuse. How many decks do you have now, Doug? Like, what is the commander list up to? Play Leyline? The problem is we're gonna get our Nykthos Ghost Quartered. So we're not going to have it for mana next turn. 27 is pretty impressive. Yeah, our board still gets shot down, though. All right, I think what we do is Karn. Play Karn. Tutor from our sideboard. Get Ensnaring Bridge. Chalice on 0 again? I think they Ghost Quarter in response, right? I think we just take Bridge. Ruined Halo. On Valakut. Pass the turn, stop on our opponent's upkeep. Path Dryad. If we get delayed, I swear about it. Okay, Dryad down. Chalice on 6 is a lot of work. Opponent gets a forest. All right, about it. What horrible things do you have this time? If we can keep the Dryad off the battlefield, then the Valakuts are less scary. Our opponent really needs Dryad for Valakut to work because they just don't have that many mountains in their deck. No, this is game 3 actually. So very much post board. Well, at least we dodged the delay. Yeah, I know the bridge isn't game over, but it's something. Like, our opponent has stuff to blow up artifacts and enchantments, but it's still something. All right, there's a Ghost Quarter. Another Nykthos would be sweet. Opponent passing. Ballista. I'll take down Karn. Chalice. Chalice on 0. Go to combat, attack you. Hit our opponent. Yeah, play bridge. Pass the turn. Ooh, alright about it. Oh, beast within. Always a beast within, this person. Alright, yeah. Beast within a delay. What is going on? Leyline doesn't do too much because we already have Runed Halo on Valakut. Well, here comes Primeval Titan, I assume. There's a land. Here comes Primeval Titan. Ooh, Primeval Titan is not a very beatable Magic the Gathering card. Sure. Ugh. Not good. Not good, not good. Primeval Titan is so insane. How many decks do I own in paper? Own a few Commander decks and an Oathbreaker deck, but I don't actually... Oh, I guess I have Mono Red Prison is my only non-Commander deck in paper. Mono Red Prison for Modern. No, we're not going to time out. We're going to get... Well, we're going to... we're going to get prime timed out. that kind of counts as timing out. How many decks do you own in paper, Sire? How can we possibly win from here? Wow, this has been a really long, crazy long match. Tutor 2, each attack is good. Oh yeah, Primeval Titan is decent. Decent card. How many white bordered Blood Moons? I do have the mismatch of Blood Moons. I probably will get a Masterpiece. It's so expensive. But I have been mismatching, like a dark, a white border. I gotta have all the different arts for Blood Moons, and also for Bridge. Do you have a Legacy deck for the 40k in September? I do not currently. I don't know what, I have no idea what I'm gonna play for that. Hopefully something sweet. The easiest would be like Mono Red Prison. That would be the simplest one to go with. Alright. What can we draw? Border Post. Well, pick up the land, Border Post, play the land. So we can hit our opponent for 2? That's not a very high number. Well, we'll play a Leyline. Take up Karn. Pass the turn. I think we're dead. When will you play music on your Blood Moon guitar? I haven't figured out the way to make that work on stream. As soon as I got the guitar, my first thought was, oh, we're going to have to play it on stream. But then my second thought was, how do I actually, like, play a guitar on stream? Oh my god, again! Our opponent is so good at drawing Primeval Titans! Our Chalice on 0 has done literally nothing. Opponent just draws Primeval Titans. Phyrexian Manatithe, after watching your streams and reading the chat, do you have any advice on how you're so patient? Oh, well, Phyrexian Manatithe, thank you for the sub. I definitely appreciate it. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big soup cheer for you. I think that the funny thing is, I don't think I'm actually that patient of a person in general, like waiting in lines and stuff like that. That kind of drives me crazy. So I don't have some like magically patient personality. I think that being patient with like people and interacting with people, I think it's something that that you can learn and practice. So I think that would be my advice is if it's something that you want to do, then the way to do it is just by practicing it and getting good at it. Oh, bonus. Yeah, what do you think? Give me your advice, chat. I have to go, I am going to this Legacy tournament in September. What should I play? What Legacy deck should I play? Yeah, I don't think we have a card that does anything from this situation. I don't think that card exists. Alright, so zombies for years. We gain some life. Is there any card that changes this? Opponent picks up a land. There will probably be... I would like to own a legacy deck. That's been a goal I've had for a while. Opponent kills the card. Make some zombies. Planes off the top. Yeah, alright. Well, that was a match that took a few hours. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. No, I don't go for timeout wins. Our opponent was not playing like intentionally trollish or slow. Wow, that was a long one. All right, well, we took a game off them. I imagine that's probably not one of our better matchups. A reminder before we go into the next round, our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom, and if you need some cards, that's where you can get them. CardKingdom.com. Even grab a Scoop Soldier sticker, a sweet one at that. Just let them know you want one. They'll hook you up for free. Is Cop Modern legal? It is. It was printed in, I want to say 8th edition. Some of the core sets has put the Circle of Protection cycle into the modern format. As an event, okay, so I think I missed the comments. What legacy deck should I play at that tournament? Any advice on the legacy deck to play? That is true. Standard deck is technically a legacy deck. All right, we got border posts, we got a Nykthos, we got some things, some magic cards. Bonus round store would be sweet. I would have to practice that a lot. We would need several bonus round storm streams because that deck seems very difficult. What have I enjoyed so far? I like Nickfit style decks. Like, those are actually my favorite style decks. Like, they're about as close to a Panharmonicon deck as you can get in the Legacy. Oh no, are we getting milled? Oh wait, we are not getting milled. Oh, this is actually very tricky. Marsh Flats, Watery Grave, Hedron Crab. It could be a Vengevine deck. My initial instinct is play Runed Halo, but if our opponent's dredging, we want Runed Halo to name Vengevine. If they're playing Mill, we definitely want to name Hedron Crab. If we wait, we could get hit by a counter spell. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just keep border posting. And see what our opponent targets. Yeah, if it's Dredge, we definitely want to be naming, like, Vengevines, Bloodgas. Targeting, alright. Targeting themselves. So, alright, Creeping Chill, Grave Trawler. Alright, so Vengevine is probably name number 1. Mills themselves. Watery Grave. Untapped. Vengevine. Oh my. Okay, well. And we're dead. This is like Hogak without. This is Hogak like Hogakless Hogak. Dark Depths is good. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Opponent hits us. Down to 13. Gets a prized amalgam. Heliod. Yikes. Well, I think we're just dead. Opponent got, I mean, technically it's good, but we're just dead on board. Not dead this turn, but we're so far behind on board we don't have a Wrath that it's not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're taking 6 this turn on board already. And that's not including whatever other stuff and creeping chills our opponent gets from this. Narc Amoeba, more Vengevines. Yeah, we'll see. The only upside is we can have indestructible things, which can block and maybe gain us life. I feel like this actually could be an okay matchup for us. It's just not right now. Dead. Sure. Well, yeah, that was good. That was impressive. I've been playing that Rampage deck and love it. Flash Winds are amazing. Yeah, that deck does some really cool things. Good lord, what a start. What a start! I almost don't know if I've... That's really ridiculously... That was turn 3. That was turn 3, and our opponent... I don't know what to say. Huh. Well, maybe that deck's good. Ugh. Someone played a dramatic entrance deck in Modern was cool. Ooh. What was entering dramatically? Well, alright. Let's go. Rest in peace, please. Oh, please, for the love of God, rest in peace in hand. Gideon doesn't really do anything. Worship does seem decent-ish. Leyline. Creeping Chill doesn't target. None of their stuff targets. It's probably something like this. Ugh. That sounds fun. Chalice on 1. Yeah, we can bring in a Chalice. 1 doesn't even seem... They don't have to cast stuff. Is Chalice even good? I mean, I guess maybe it's better than Leyline, which doesn't do anything, but... Yeah, we'll bring it in. I don't think it really does anything. I mean, if they just stick like a crab, they don't even need to cast spells. They just play land drops. Chalice definitely doesn't stop Vengevine, because they can just get their stuff countered. Alright, so this hand does not do anything. This hand does even more of nothing. Oh no, not like this deck. Oh, disaster. Alright. 3 cards to the bottom. Those 3 cards will be... Karn, Leyline. I mean, we found a Rest in Peace. Border Post? Yeah, alright. Boom. I mean, we have a Rest in Peace. If our opponent has Thoughtseize, then it's over. But Rest in Peace is the single best card we could have in this matchup. Watery Grave, untapped. Venture Deeper. It's an Archamoeba. Alright. Well, we untap. Come on. That's a minute away. Sure. Really? Alright. Well, we tried! Oh, wow. Opponent's dreams are being lived to the max. Creeping Gel gets 2 prized amalgams. Sure. Well, as much as Modern has improved, it's still like that sometimes. There's good Modern and then there's that Modern. Where you just kind of reveal your opening hands thanks to London Mulligans, or even not London Mulligans necessarily, but You just reveal your opening hands and someone wins. Are you ever gonna try the Pact Breach list? We'll probably try the Pact Breach list. It would be interesting. It would be interesting to try. Well, that was not close. So blowout win in round 1, hour-long, super close matching round 2, and then blowout loss in round 3 is where we're at so far with this deck. If there's one thing I will say about this deck, it is kind of slow. Like, that is not ideal in a matchup like that. All right, we get to play first. Yeah, all right. We'll try this. If we don't lose on turn 1, it could do things. Best and worst draft format of all time. Well, out of modern times that I've played heavily, Avacyn Restored is the worst. I don't think it's even especially close. That is just, I mean, probably discounting some core sets and stuff, which can be pretty bad. But Avacyn Restored was a miserable, just not good limited format. And then best out of modern times, I still think Rise of the Eldrazi is really good. There have been some good ones recently. It might partly be nostalgia that makes me rank Rise of the Eldrazi at the top, but Rise of Eldrazi was really awesome. Spellweaver combo. What is Spikeweaver combo? Ooh, Spikeweaver combo. Yeah, the Heliod Company deck is pretty sweet. I don't think we're gonna. Well, if we lose another game, maybe we'll change decks. But we're not technically out of it. We're only 1-2, and the last round took 5 minutes. Yeah, Avacyn Restored is just so bad. So bad. Eldrazi Temple. We're going to want to nick those. I kind of want to just name Thought Not Seer. Yeah, let's just do it. Ruined Halo. Thought Not Seer. Hit our opponent. And then next turn we can border post back a land and get a Nykthos, and then be hopefully off to the races pretty quickly. Yeah, we don't want to. We have the combo in hand. We don't want to lose any of the cards out of this hand. So, what is your favorite? What is your favorite limited format of all time, chat? What do you put on number 1? Hey Seth, just curious. I only started playing since Allegiance, so what makes draft format particularly bad? Ooh. So Alex, that's fine. So Alex, for Avacyn Restored in specific, so let's see, pick this up. Weathered Wayfarer, Nykthos, play 1, 2. Yeah, play Nykthos. Pass the turn. So Avacyn Restored had really bad removal, and it also had the Soul Bond mechanic, which was a mechanic that let you like put 2 creatures together, and it had some really, really powerful lower rarity stuff that was just like, oh, if you Soul Bond this, they both get +3/+3 or something. So combining that with no removal just made for a format that was really hard to interact with, and it felt like you were just getting run over by not having good interaction for what your opponent was going to do. I don't think we get to combo this turn. I think we need 2 turns, right? Because we don't have enough mana. Ooh, Nevermore. We can't combo this turn, can we? So this makes 4 mana. What beats us? Karn? Probably Karn. So let's just... Let's just play... So if we play Auriok Champion Nevermore, then next turn we can combo. Yeah, that's fine. So play Auriok Champion. Play a land. Play Nevermore. Karn Liberated. Pass the turn. All right, your go about it. Yeah, we have Thought Knot covered with Ruined Halo. Ooh, let me see the Royal GG. On the other hand, I think good limited formats, I would say, are interactive. The archetypes are roughly balanced, so most of the colors or all the colors are good. And I think Rise of the Eldrazi was a really cool example because it had a lot of different archetypes, even... Ooh. It had a lot of different archetypes even within the colors, which was really interesting. Now, that's actually kind of a problem. That shuts down our Ballista. Huh. Huh. Yeah, that's not good for us. Well, add mana, Karn of our own. Take down Karn. Get Ensnaring Bridge. Play Ensnaring Bridge. And pass the turn. I think I have like a animal in my wall or something. There's some like weird like scratching. I don't know. You probably can't hear it. It's not super loud. I think there's like a chickmunk trying to eat through my wall or something. A squirrel. Maybe I'm just paranoid after Crib's internet got eaten up by the wildlife. Who gets their internet eaten up by the wildlife? Best draft format post Innistrad. Ooh, it might be Dominaria. Innistrad was a really good limited format too. Is it a rat that ate Crib's internet? Apparently, I don't even know if that's how that's possible. I know, I kept looking over like, what is that noise coming through my wall? But maybe it's just haunted. That's also possible. Boat it. Tutoring with their card. Well, we might be settling in for the long haul. Our opponent's got a Karn that we can't beat. We have a bridge that they can't beat. At least easily. I don't know how this ends. Opponent tutors for... Huh? I've never seen that. They tutored and failed to find? That is a new one. Thought not seer. Protection from you. We'll gain a life. I've never seen that before, ever. Maybe it was a misclick, but that is a new one. Opponent, no attacks. We draw a Plains. Well, tutor with Karn. We can't Needle because of Chalice. Yeah, Dominary is definitely really good. We can kill Chalice next turn. That is true. Yeah, we might just be playing Big Ballista. How much mana do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, Ballista's big. Yeah, take Ballista. Make mana. Play a land. Ballista X5. Unfortunately, we can't activate it, but or attack with it. But it is big past the turn. Ooh, all his dust would be bad. That would definitely be bad if our opponent has it. That would be very bad. It kind of needs to attack because of this Karn shutting off its activated abilities. Maybe this bridge is going to be bad for us. If we could get rid of the Karn somehow, then we can Ballista combo kill. All right, let's see if our opponent actually gets a card this time. Karn. Come on, opponent. 2 for 2. Oh, Sky Sovereign. All right. Comes down. Kills our Karn. Sure. Oh, this is so awkward. Weathered Wayfarer. No, make mana. Heliod. Gain a life. I guess we grow Ballista. Do we have a way to kill the Karn, though? Like, are we just locked into doing this forever? Is that where, like, how does this game end? Do we have a way to get out of this? Okay, so eventually we find bad Heliod. We find bad Heliod, make a million 2/2s, and attack with a million 2/2s. If our opponent has all his dust in their main deck, that's pretty bad. Yeah, we got the bridge. Oh, this is very awkward. Just keep holding cards in hand. Maybe it's worth it to just hold cards in hand. We can refuel with the Weathered Wayfarer. I guess we shouldn't have cast the second one. I was thinking keeping Matter Reshaper from attacking, but maybe it's not worth it. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one. The other problem is our opponent still has a Karn. So they're gonna keep getting things from their sideboard, potentially, when we are not. Opponent taking up the card. Matter Reshaper. Sure. It would be sweet if we could grow our opponent's creatures. We don't have a removal spell, do we? I don't think we have anything that just kills our opponent's... Oh, okay. That's not bad. Heliod. Okay, this gives us a chance. That's one of our better draws. Until our opponent finds a way to deal with it. Keep growing Ballista, I guess. Make a dork. Grow the dork. All right. Well, that's our new plan. That's our new plan. Make a bunch of clerics, kill with clerics. This is game 1. This has been a ridiculously long league. Thankfully, there's no lattice. Lattice is now banned, so we don't have to worry about that. Hey, what's up? What up, TCG? How are you? Good to see ya. All right, it's cleric time. Ban Heliod. We have Heliod Tribal. As Heliod tribally as you can be with only 2 Heliods. 3 power is okay because we're going to draw a card. So 3 is fine. We probably don't want to go beyond 3. Yeah, killing the Karn would be ideal. If we can get Karn off the battlefield, then Ballista comes online, and then we win. Does this deck actually have all his dust in the main deck? Is that actually a thing we have to be scared of? Oh, I wish we could kill that card. I wish. Opponent. Taking up card. I guess we should have named the other card. Opponent. Thinking. We kind of want our blue mana. Alright. Another thought knot. Still does nothing. Grow a Auriok champion. Oh, what a weird game. We untap. We draw. I'll play Auriok champion. Keep upping the life gain. Counter on Weathered Wayfarer. And pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do we want to play the Nykthos? Maybe we should. Hey, what's up, Regal? Yeah, we don't have a Banishing Light in the deck. I guess we should probably play... no, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, pass the turn. Oh, I guess we can just look on Heliod. Heliod! To see our devotion count. Vote it. Alright, well... Make a token. Grow the token. Gain some life. I mean, you can see the power of Bad Heliod. Like, Bad Heliod is doing things. Make a token. Gain some life. Grow the token. Yeah. Grow Auriok champion. And at the end of this, we also get to save Heliod. Counter on Heliod. Counter on Heliod. Alright. Well, good try, opponent. Good try. Heliod's want no part of it. Oh, we're good. We're good, chat. I just had to freak out a little bit. Make sure you were still paying attention. It's been some long matches. I was afraid maybe you were zoning out. I I mean, Ballista, if we ever get rid of Karn, Ballista's lethal. We have the combo. The problem is we can't ping with Walking Ballista. We also can't attack with it because we have an Ensnaring Bridge. So we're trying to get Karn off the battlefield, because if we get Karn off the battlefield, then we combo and win. had to see it for the end. We had to grow the drama. So next turn we can attack 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And opponent has 4 blockers. I mean, if the math lines up with us killing Karn, we will definitely attack it, because we win if we kill Karn. That's also true. We can attack, wait to see how our opponent blocks, and then pump. 2 Heliods actually has some sweet synergies. Yeah, we'll go up to 3 cards next turn. Yeah, this has been a weird match. Although I am pretty happy that we are seeing the power of old Heliod. Heliod got on this on, it's not that bad. When people first saw this deck, they were like, is old Heliod in there just for a meme? It does things. It's a good mana sync with Nykthos. And it's even better when you got new Heliod. I mean, obviously, new Heliod is more powerful, but old Heliod's still good. Yeah, we have layers of synergy at the moment. Yeah, opponent needs all this does. They also need the mana for it, I guess. Another land. I'm trying to figure out if our opponent is trying to... If they have a bunch of lands and they're not playing them because they are afraid of Weathered Wayfarer activating, or if they're just not hitting lands, and I have no idea. The Heliods are kind of looking at each other. Opponent. All right, going to go tutoring with... Wait, what did I click? All right. Going to go tutoring with Karn. What scary thing can they get? Sorceress. All right. So they're going to Sorceress Spyglass on Ballista to have another layer of protection? And then Karn can die and they still survive? Okay. I wonder if naming Heliod would have been better. Opponent. Another Thought Nazir. I'll grow you. What a weird game. Grow you. Untap. So now we can't win with Ballista anyway. We draw planes. Hey, see, Psycho Magi, thanks for hanging out. This game is ridiculous. So do we attack our opponent? 1, 2. Like, do we just attack our opponent now? I guess we do. All right. Opponent, 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 opponent. Actually, let's leave back Auriok Champion. Auriok Champion's really good here. Actually, maybe we leave back... All right, let's just attack with the Clerics. All right, attack our opponent with the Clerics. I think we need to keep the champions to keep growing our creatures. What a weird game. This game is just so weird, opponent. What do you got? They have to block at least something. Because if they don't, then they die. Okay, going to crew the flagship. Sure. Blocks. 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 Well, make some mana. Make a token. Counter on you. Counter on you. So kill the Sky Sovereign. Santivus, welcome to the Fishbowl for the 4th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Okay, so that resolves. Make a token. Counter on you. Gain a life. Counter on you. Token. Counter there. Counter there. Opponent gets much triggers. Urza's mine. Ooh! Alright, Tron online. That is frightening. And a Warping Whale. Well, nick those. Number 2. Pass the turn. Oh my god, this game. Alright, about it. If they have all his dust, we could still lose after all this. I feel like we win next turn, but our opponent flipping it to Tron is definitely concerning. Ugin the Ineffable. Okay. Ugin, I don't think is a problem. About it. Well, apparently they are playing all his dust, and they top decked it. I don't think we can win the game. I don't think there's a way we can win, honestly. Yeah, I mean, I think this just does it. Hey, Helbertrod and Lawrence, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Huh. So we've realized this deck has some stuff that it doesn't beat. We don't actually have answers to the stuff our opponent's doing, which is kind of obnoxious. Oh, boy. Well, that was a brutal turn. I mean, Karn doesn't actually change anything, right? Like, killing Karn doesn't make a difference now that there's a Sorcerer's Spyglass. Opponent takes up card. And passes. I'll play Gideon. Take it up. Play land. Pass the turn. Well, now I guess we're on the timeout plan to see what happens. Opponent. They gotta have a way they can win through that, right? there's gotta be a way that they can like animate our bridge with Karn and then kill it with a removal spell, something like that. Opponent takes up. And oh, that was kind of a sad way for that to go. Opponent passes. We draw. More Nykthoses. Well, take up Gideon. Yeah, I wonder if this deck actually wants ways to answer things like Spyglass. Because I don't think they exist anywhere in the like 75. Opponent. Now our opponent they gotta kill Gideon, I think, with Ugin this turn, or with something. If we killed Karn, we'd be better off. Would we, though? Like, does it actually make a difference? I'm not convinced that it actually does. I mean, maybe it does if they can use Karn to kill our ensnaring bridge, but I don't think with the Sorcerer Spyglass out, I don't think it actually really makes a difference. Alright, opponent also has Walking Ballista. Although it doesn't do anything. Opponent passes. How many all is dust does this deck play? Is it like a one of? Cheeks like a hooah! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription for the 16th month. Good to have you back. A big soup cheer for our new subscriber. Yeah, I feel like the sideboard might be a little bit misbuilt. I kind of wonder if the Karn package is even worth it. Like, if you're playing Mono White Devotion, I wonder if it's necessary to dedicate a bunch of slots to the Karn package, when having access to ways to force through our combo would be pretty helpful. Opponent gonna tutor with card again. What do they got this time? I mean, if our opponent ever can kill the bridge, gets a worm coil. If they ever kill the bridge, then we lose. I'm not sure what ways they have to kill the bridge. I honestly don't. Reality Smasher. We might just be playing through our decks. Planes. Well, another Ballista. If our opponent removes their Sorcerer Spyglass, it's pretty bad for them because they're just gonna die to our ballistas. What a weird game. Yeah, this would be a good spot to speed up. Opponent kills their Chalice. Sure. Ticks up. Land. Passes. Well, ley line. Pass. Yeah, maybe they needed the Chalice gone. I don't know. I don't know if they actually do have an answer or not. I don't know why they would keep playing if they didn't. Do they have like Ratchet Bomb? Something along those lines, maybe? We have more Karns. We could use another one of our Karns. That would be helpful. Yeah, our life total's high. Opponent's gotta be getting close to out of good Karn targets. They've tutored like 10 times. Hey, what's up, Rayori? How are you? Does Dismember... Yeah, I guess Dismember would do it. They could animate it with Karn and then Dismember it. Yeah. Opponent. This might end with this is game 1. This might end with our opponent timing out. It might be one of those games. Matter Reshaper, sure. Our opponent's now behind on time. Oh, Blast Zone would be another one, yeah. Takes up Ugin. Well. I kind of want to blow everything up. Elspeth. I wonder, do you think it's worth it? Oh, I mean, we can't attack because of Ensnaring Bridge. We're way behind on cards right now, or way ahead on cards as far as losing, because our opponent's Ugin so many times. I mean, the main value is drawing a bunch of cards. But what can we draw into? I think the main thing would be drawing into an answer for Dismember on our bridge. Yeah, I mean, we should be able to just play the cards. We would lose our ballistas. Time is also a concern. Alright, we'll make 1/1s. My initial impulse is just to draw the cards, but maybe it's a bad idea. I mean, the problem is we only get one turn because of Ugin. Opponent finds Scavenger Grounds. So that's part of the problem. We only get one activation. Don't we draw cards or no? Oh, you're right. We don't draw cards. Well, yeah, that's a good point. It fizzles the good aspect, too. Well, Leyline. Pass the turn. This is going to be a time game. Gotta be some of the least entertaining stream games, I would imagine. But it seems like it's pretty likely this match could end up going to tie. Boat it. Which means we want to stay ahead on time if it does come down to that. Gonna tutor with Karn again. Boy, we'd like to draw our own Karn. Our own Karn would be good. Another Sky Sovereign. Makes a 2/2. And it's possible our opponent accidentally exiles cards that they need with their Ugin. Well, alright. Border Post. Play land. Pass the turn. Ah! Oh, Sky Sovereign number 2 could kill the bridge. You're right. That might be where we're headed. Yeah. Alright. Opponent. Gonna kill the bridge. Sky Sovereign. Oh, so now I guess we are probably dead. Boy, we have not drawn anything in a long time. Ugh. Ugh. That all is does so brutal. Opponent makes a 2/2. Goes to combat. Attacks with Worm Coil Engine. And a bunch of stuff. Well, block you, block you, block you. Yeah. So they're playing multiple Sky Sovereigns in the sideboard? What is going on with our opponent's deck? Opponent gets a bunch of triggers, draws a bunch of cards. More lads. I feel like, yeah, our deck sideboard feels like it's pretty misbuilt. Opponent. If we're going to rely on Walking Bliss to win the game, I feel like we probably need answers to stuff like Sorcerer's Spyglass and potentially Karn. Opponent, Walking Ballista. X2 after tapping 16 mana, passes. Alright, we will continue to draw lands past the turn. Oh, opponent! Makes it 2-2. Opponent's deck can win pretty quickly. Turns on Sky Sovereign. Goes attacking. Yeah. Huge attack. I guess killing the Karn earlier was correct in case they top decked exactly all his does. Yeah, maybe, although with the game going this long, I feel like they would have hit it eventually anyway. Like, their deck just plays so many of them that sooner or later they would hit another Karn. They've drawn basically their deck, so I guess it would matter in the short term, but in the long term, I think the same thing happens. Alright. Yeah, we got to block. Alright, sure. Block what we can. Drop to 21. Down to a Ballista. Pass the turn. Opponent turns on Sky Sovereign. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. Get rid of Sky Sovereign. Combat. Opponent attacks with everything. Yeah, I think we're dead. Well, that was a very long game one. That all is dust. We were in such perfect shape, but that all is dust is just brutal. Yeah, I don't know about this deck. The deck it does some like cool-ish things, but it might just be bad. It might just be one of those decks that is cool but not very good at winning. Whoever runs out of time loses. We are 1-2. Lock piece deck where you have to hope to draw multiple lock pieces. Yeah. I feel like the idea of the deck is cool, but the actual execution leaves maybe a little bit possibly to be desired. Although at the same time, all is dust. Like that's not a card that really anyone plays. And if our opponent didn't have it that turn, we were one turn away from winning like 45 minutes ago. So we had what we needed to win the game. It just didn't work out because our opponent had the one of fun of all is dust. There's a worship. There's a single worship. Although it doesn't matter against all is dust. That is the issue. Like all these stacks pieces, Ugin, Karn, and all is dust kill them. Yeah, a Karn tutorable way to blow up an artifact or enchantment actually seems like a reasonably big deal. Ugh. And just does nothing. Well, so does this one, but I guess we keep. Boo. Well, alright, Weathered Wayfarer, go. Yeah, this doesn't seem great. Opponent, Tronland, Expedition. Oh. Tron getting Tron is frustrating. Eldrazi Tron getting Tron is very tilting for me because they don't try to Tron. So every once in a while they just like have the blind luck that allows them to get it, and it's really annoying. Really, really annoying when that happens. Well, this might be a quick one. Get it, it's ya. So opponent gonna have infinite mana here on turn number 3. The winning line was clearly just to draw Nevermore Name All's Dust. Yeah, that would have been sweet. Opponent, Tron on turn 3. Uh-huh. Mind Stone. Sure. Adding to the infinite mana pile. And Warp Whale. And Karn. Wow. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Well, Heliod! Sure, why not? Attack card. Yeah. Yeah. Well, when Eldrazi Tron just lucks into Tron, their deck is pretty powerful. They don't really have cards. They have some number of Expedition maps, but unlike traditional Tron, that's not really something their deck is trying to do. They just sometimes stumble into it by luck, and when they do... traditional Tron, they pay a price for being so focused on assembling Tron, which is they got to play a lot of cards that are just random cantrips that don't do anything. Eldrazi Tron, they just kind of free roll Tron, so when they hit it, it's really obnoxious because their deck is just full of Eldrazi, so they just have a million actual creatures. Sure. And this liquid metal coating is going to eat away our lands, unfortunately. Double white spell? At least a white spell? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Well, Weathered Wayfarer. Turn on our Heliods. Gain some life. Grow. Heliod. Tell me there's not a dismember too. Come on now. You gotta be kidding! Cursed. Sure. I mean, playing the land wouldn't make a difference, right? Because we couldn't activate Heliod anyway because it was an artifact and our opponent has a Karn. Matter Reshaper. Oh, I can't believe that was a card in our opponent's hand. Well, Ruined Halo. On Reality Smasher, I guess. Go to combat. Attack Karn. Opponent blocks, gets a trigger. What do they draw? Wait. Okay, going to draw a card. Going to draw more cards. It's an expedition map. Do we play a land? Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, pass the turn. About it. Gonna thin the deck. I mean, we're kind of still in this, sort of. Can they beat us in 2 minutes? Quite, I mean, it's definitely possible. They can tutor more big things out of their sideboard. Shoot down our board. Get rid of our creatures. Play Karns. Come on. You really gotta be joking. Like, this is not real life. This is not. Alright, yeah, sure. Well. Wow. Well, I mean, our opponent had exactly. They had it all. They had it all. Hey, Seth, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Wizards say that they would eventually going to put Historic on Pioneer on Arena and it would replace Historic? How does that work with all the new cards they're putting in Historic? Do you think they're going to also print them into Pioneer? So, well, we got one more round to see if this deck can do something. We started off good, but then things have fizzled. Things have fizzled. And our opponents also have, boy, those always does. The upside of playing a bunch of indestructible gods is supposed to be that you don't get wrath, but all this dust gets around that, unfortunately. Well, I don't think we can switch decks, unfortunately, because we're so far into our stream tonight. I don't think we'd have time to do another deck justice, but maybe we'll get the kids some pity chests to wrap up the stream. But yeah, I don't think we have time to do another deck at this point, unfortunately. We played 2 matches that were like an hour long. Nah, we're not going to play Tron. Having fun is the most important thing. Being able to have fun while you're losing, I think, is one of the best Magic skills you can have. So, Wizards has said they're going to try to get Pioneer, or some version of Pioneer, on Arena. They haven't said that it will replace Historic. That's a smidge unfortunate. But that is the downside of playing border posts instead of actual lands. Opponent. So they haven't said it'll actually replace it. I have a hard time imagining that both formats can coexist on the client, but maybe they can. Well, Ruined Halo on Goif. Nice try, Tarmogoyf. About it. Inquisition. Sure. Can't take our Nykthos, which is good. And this hand's actually not bad. Jund might be the deck that we actually get to beat down. Yeah, taking Ballista would make sense, although they might be worried about Nevermore, just stacking up mana symbols and stacking them out of the game. Yeah, why do we Nevermore is a good question. I think, number one, do you think this is traditional Jund or Death Shadow is one big question. My initial instinct would be to name Liliana. That would be my first. Yeah, I think Death Shadow. I wish I knew what we were playing. That is a thing. If it's Death Shadow, like Jund Death Shadow. Ugh. Karaxa could be another one that would be worth naming. I think we just go Liliana. I think that's the safest play. So play a land. Nevermore. Also naming like Abrupt Decay would have some value. But I think Liliana the Veil is a good first name. Name Liliana, pass the turn. Yeah, that's true. Our opponent would probably be shocking themselves more aggressively about it. Okay. Well, now there might be an argument to naming something that kills Ruined Halo. Alright, make mana. What do they have that can kill Rune Halo? Abrupt Decay, Assassin's Trophy. I kind of want to. I kind of think we go Trophy since they already Abrupt Decayed. Nevermore. Assassin's Trophy. Auriok Champion. Pass the turn. Come on, something big! We need Bad Heliod. We need Bad Heliod. Bad Heliod as a mana sink would be very helpful. Opponent cycles Baronmore. Oh, this Rune Halo's good at the moment. We'll see if it stays. Thoughtseize. Sure, take our border post. Opponent passes. Well, more border posts. Replay the land. We need some action! Oh, this is another deck that doesn't have much card draw. Oh, Pulse would be so bad. But Pulse is usually like one of if our opponent's even playing it. Opponent. Alright, play the land past the turn. Give us a Heliod or give us death! So regarding Historic becoming Pioneer in the future, it's kind of like making... Ooh. Alright, Wrenn and 6. That's not ideal. I guess that would have been another good one to name. Gets back Bloodstainmire. It's kind of like making a PB&J. First you jack up the car. Then she has to be see. So as far as Pioneer Historic, my guess is that they can't coexist on Arena. That's just my guess, but that would be my guess. I don't think that they can. Actually, I think we just play Heliod. Gain a life. Yes. Grow Heliod. Heliod's nice. Heliod can actually pressure our opponent, and it should be hard for our opponent to kill. It's outside of Dismember range, which is apparently the kryptonite of new Heliod. So yeah, I don't know how they exist. I would imagine if Pioneer is on Arena, then people just stop playing Historic, but maybe that's not how it goes. A question from one content creator to another. Do you find it difficult... Ooh, should probably be paying attention. All right. Opponent. Cracking. Do you find it difficult or taxing to constantly be high energy and excited for all your videos? All right. Bloodbraid. Oh, they're not going to cast it? All right. Not really. I mean, sometimes I notice, like, I don't know if it's noticeable in the stream, but I've noticed a few times when we have streams that go a lot longer than normal that by the end, I start to get tired and it start to drag a little bit. I think it's easy for me to be excited about Magic, so in general, no, but there definitely are times when I'm tired or something where I've noticed that to be a thing. Like when our stream goes an hour longer than normal, by the end sometimes, like the same energy I had in the beginning just isn't there to the same extent, unfortunately. Yeah, let's go Wrenn and 6 first. Opponent blocks. Sure. Pass the dirt. But yeah, I think in general, I love playing Magic. I'm a naturally pretty happy person, so that isn't usually a big challenge for me. Heliod can't lifelink itself, unfortunately. Only another target creature. If it could, we would be all about it. Opponent. More Bloodbraids. Into Ooze. This is going to be interesting. I mean, I think if we ever draw Ballista, we win. If we draw it before our opponent can do something. And our Heliod's getting to the point where our opponent's going to have to block it every It is to the point where opponent's going to have to block it every turn. It is lethal for the rest of the game. That is a big Heliod, and it's our lucky one. It should be able to get there. Opponent. Land. Well, attack ya. The Abyss has arrived. Opponent. Blocks with Bloodbraid Elf. I'll play the land past the turn. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. Give us a piece of action. Opponent gonna gain a life. Eating Bloodbraid. Does this ultimating do anything? Oh. Oh, that's gonna beat us, isn't it? They're gonna be able to abrupt decay all of our stuff? Oh, red and 6. Yeah, and we don't really have a way around it, unfortunately. Oh, we just have not drawn anything. That is one of the problems with being a mono white deck, is we don't really have card advantage. So we're just like hoping that we draw stuff, which can be really frustrating at times. Well, I mean, I guess when you get to draw half of your deck, your odds of drawing into your one-ofs are... I mean, we've been getting blown up by one-ofs like crazy. Liliana arrives. Well, we're going to have to... We're going to have to draw the Ballista soon. Like now, perhaps. Opponent takes up discards. Yeah, I mean, this would be the turn to draw it if we were going to. Karn. Do we still have enough mana? Oh, I think so. All right, Karn. Play Karn. Thank goodness! At the last second, our deck comes through. Card. Tutor from the sideboard. Yes. Ballista. Cast Ballista. Put counters on Ballista. And opponent scoops it up. Okay, we got there at the last second. Once our opponent could recast their entire graveyard with that Renin 6, we were going to die really quickly. But we stacked our opponent out just long enough. There is no Ranger in the 75. That's one thing that I kind of don't like about this build, honestly, is I feel like it's lacking any form of card advantage. I mean, it is lacking any form of card advantage. But I feel like that's been an issue that we've run into, is just not having a way to churn through our deck. We're just hoping and praying, and we're technically like a 26-land deck, so we're just hoping and praying that we hit our stuff, but it doesn't happen that easily. I think the game would have been over if you had pumped the champs after one Heliod pump. Maybe. Is there no black bordered Wayfarer? I believe there's Onslaught, so there should be an old black border one. Dawn of Hope could be interesting. Yeah, maybe we should have brought in Rest in Peace. Okay, we'll keep this. I mean, Thoughtseize is a card in Inquisition, but yeah, Wayfarer kind of is. Oh, opponent's going to 5? Alright. Well, what do you got, opponent? Tap land and passes. Path is good. This hand could be good. Opponent taps. Forest. Collector Oof. I don't actually think we want to path that yet. Plains, Auriok Champion. Pass the turn. With our opponent mulliganing, I don't think we want to just give them a land, but maybe we end up regretting that. Opponent. Blood Crypt. Liliana. Ugh. Takes down Liliana. Alright. Sure. Gets and hits us. I'll play Weathered Wayfarer. Pretty good against Liliana. Yeah, it really only shuts off Ballista. Well, no, it also shuts down all of our border posts, which is actually a bit of a concern. I'll play Ballista X1. Pass the turn. Alright about it. Alright about it. What do you got? With our opponent mulliganing so much, I think Liliana's like kind of okay at the moment. Oh, sweet. Oy. Less okay. Less okay now. Takes up Liliana. We'll discard Nevermore, I guess. Opponent discards a land, goes to combat, hits us. Alright. Was not expecting that 2-for-1. I'll play the land, play Karn. Tick up Karn. Pass the turn. Huh, pout it. Land. Reddit 6. Pings Karn. Ticks up. Hits Karn. Oh, not good, not good, not good. I mean, we still got a chance to win. Plans for SCG Syracuse. Assuming that it's still happening, I am definitely planning on going to SCG Syracuse. Coronavirus is a bit of a concern, but I probably would just hang out and see people, play some Commander type stuff. I don't think I'm going to play the main event. Well, Karn from the sideboard. I think we have to Pithing Needle. Play Needle. On Renin 6. Are we going to end up losing this? We might. Play Runed Halo. On Liliana. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent. What do you find? Opponent cracks her fetch land. Yeah, the Enchantress deck is really good. Yeah, so the only thing that could change my plans, Archburglar Lord, is the whole coronavirus thing and how that's going. If that is like an actual serious risk and thing that's going on, that could have an impact on all of my travel plans to any events. But yeah, Saturday is the day that I was planning on being there for sure. Hey, what's up, Zach? Yeah, that's the day I'm planning on. And so far... Oh, what a draw! What a draw! All right. You go, opponent. Sure. Leyline, go. It only kills 9 people, and the flu kills like 20k a month. That's sort of, I mean, that is technically true, but the rate of people that die from coronavirus is like 20 times or something the flu. So it is worse than the flu from that perspective. You're getting a hotel. My flight home is Sunday at 6 p.m., so I gotta leave the event around 4. Not sure. Well, I mean, Liliana can't actually ultimate us because of Leyline. But apparently, boy, maybe this deck just isn't good, sadly. Like, maybe this is just a bad deck. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do as far as hotels and stuff, Doug. I know I was definitely planning, pre all the coronavirus stuff, definitely planning on going up and hanging out on Saturday and seeing everyone. But it's us. 12. All right. Well, we got all the Leyline of Sanctities in a row off of our deck, so that's good, I think. Just all in a row, everyone. Opponent, yeah. Wow. I can't believe how poorly this went. Maybe this is just a really bad. Maybe this is just a really bad Magic deck. Opponent gets it. I love the border post. Oh, all right. The border post suckered me in and made me want to try it, but maybe this deck is just putrefying. All right. Well, one more to go. Can this deck save itself from being the literal worst deck in the history? Well, no. There have been worse decks, but one of the worst decks we've played in a while. It's going to need to win this game and salvage a 2-3, or else it definitely goes down as one of the worst for sure. Really unfortunate that we're on this like enchantment-based removal plan, and our opponent's on the play removal spells that blow up everything. Yeah, it feels like so the Heliod combo is actually really good. But it kind of feels like this shell might be a somewhat sketchy way to try to take advantage of it. Compared to just like the Heliod Company deck. You're gonna give 2 locks of loves and you get a haircut. That would be generous. Yeah, probably. I haven't gotten a haircut in a long time, but if I do, I probably would try to do that. Yeah, I don't know about the Karn plan. All right, opponent's back on the Mulligan plan. Well, this time we have Rest in Peace, and we have Leyline, which are cards that should be good against our opponent's deck. What we really want more than anything is just straight up draw Nykthos. Nykthos would be insane. All right, opponent, what do you think about this Leyline? What do you think? You holding on to Thought Seizes over there, opponent? Vern Catacombs passes. Well, let's Rest in Peace. Shut down those annoying Ren and 6 activations. Your go, opponent. All right. Come on, lands. Come on, lands and Nykthoses. Opponent. Dark Confidant. That's pretty good. Well, Border Post. Land. Auriok Champion. We're almost, man, if we could draw a Nykthos, we have so much mana, opponent. Liliana takes it up. We'll discard the Leyline. Opponent. Nykthos. Oh, that's a Nykthos. Okay. Nykthos. That was exactly what we wanted. Karn. Play Karn. What do we do with Karn? Is the question. Oh, what do we do? Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to just turn on this Border Post and attack Liliana. Well, all right. Go Border Post beatdowns. Everything. Liliana. Liliana down. Dark Confidant hits a Inquisition. That doesn't do anything. We got the Leyline. Are we going to salvage? Salvage the 2-3 opponent. Dark Confidant. Gets hit at Karn. Sure. Hits us. And Collector Oof. Yeah, that is annoying. For sure. Peatland. Opponent passes. The oof. I'll take down Karn. Oh, now we're back to this deck being frustrating. They're getting locked, but they have this oof, which is bad news. Very bad news. We can get a bridge and just go long? Chalice on 2, but that gets blown up by all of our opponent's silly removal spells. This Bob is a problem. This Bob is just drawing our opponent a million cards. Have you ever noticed that even in Commander Clash you say us and we a lot? I have not noticed that. Should fires be banned? I mean, I think it's hard to say that fires should be banned. There's several very powerful cards that are kind of dominating the top tiers of Standard. Chalice on 2? Yeah, I think we just get Ballista. Cast it. X3. Can't ping with it, but at least it gives us a good creature. That gets even better if we ever get rid of this Collector Oof. Opponent untaps. Bob. Thoughtseize. Dead card. This Bob is saving our opponent's life. It is literally saving our opponent's life. If our opponent did not have this Bob, I think it would be game over. Because they would just be drawing all these dead cards. But they're staying in it thanks to Dark Confidant. Overgrowth Tomb. Tapped. Opponent's passing. Well, turn on the border post. Go to combat. Attack Liliana, attack Liliana. Or do we just attack our opponent? Maybe we just attack our opponent. Yeah, attack our opponent. Opponent takes it. Down to 11. We pass the turn. Dark Confidant. Land on top. Put us staying alive. Opponent takes up Liliana. We discard a Plains. What do you got, opponent? Cracks Peatland. Getting desperate. Opponent goes to combat. Attacks Karn. Sure. Down to 1. And Renin 6. Pings Karn. Yup. Swamp. And a Goyf. Well, make some mana. Play Karn. Turn on our border post. Go to combat. attack our opponent, attack our opponent, attack our opponent. Yeah, we got to close out this game. Everything's going at your face. Opponent's going to chump with the Goyf. They take their beats down to 7. Darkophona, another land. Our opponent's not flipping any damage. Takes up Liliana. We discard the land. Opponent discards the Thoughtseize. 2 cards in hand. Can we close it out? Can we find a way to close this out? Opponent. Oh, hey, what's up, Milko? How are you? Oh, if we can get rid of this collector, if we win, Heliod's good. If our opponent can blow up our lane line, things get sketchy because of this Liliana, but... Alright, opponent. Raging Ravine. 1 card in hand. Takes up Renin 6. No attacks. We draw Border Post. Oh, what do we do? I don't feel like Chalice is good because they're playing Abrupt Decays. We already got Abrupt Decayed, and we already got Kolaghan commanded. So I don't feel like it actually... We can get Needle. They also have this Raging Ravine. I mean, we have a layer of protection with Leyline. I would like to just keep attacking. Yeah. I mean, we're going to keep attacking. Border Post, combat, attack you, attack you. Opponent gives up the Bob. Gives up the oof. Well, I kind of think this means our opponent has, like, the answer in hand and we're going to get Liliana ultimated, but we'll see. Opponent. Down to 4. Do they have it? We're like Karn aggro at the moment. I mean, if Leyline goes away, we get absolutely wrecked by Liliana Ultimate. Otherwise, we win this turn? Okay, ticks up. That's fine. That is perfectly acceptable. Verd Catacombs down. Opponent's out of cards. Okay. Can we close it out? Ticks up right at 6. That's fine. We might be getting the win. Opponent passes. Weathered Wayfarer. Well, so opponent can block with Raging Ravine. I think that's... Actually, should we play it safe now? How do we lose this game? All right, we're going to play it safe. Take down Karn. We're going to play it safe. The one way we lose is Liliana Ultimate. Get a Pithing Needle. Play a Pithing Needle. Name Liliana. And opponent scoops it up. Okay. Well, what a weird league. This deck played some of the longest, literal longest games we have played. We ended up in the end after the grind to finish 3-2 or 2-3. We finished 2-3. The deck is interesting. It does some good things. As far as being super competitive, I don't know. I don't know. It does some cool things, but I feel like if you're going to play this deck, you might as well play like the Heliod combo company deck that we played on Much Brew a while ago. So I think that's my overall feeling. Like, it's kind of fun, but not actually game ending or very competitive, and definitely worse than the other options. But since the kids didn't get to eat, we'll pity chest. We'll pity chest. We'll open some pity chests to wrap up the stream. We'll pretend that our deck actually won some games, because it is fun to open treasure chests. So Let's open a few pity chests for the sake of the kids. What do you think of Dimir Urza? I think Dimir Urza's a decent modern deck. I don't think it's like breaking the format at the moment. If there's anything I'm worried about breaking the format, I think it is probably like Underworld Breach decks are probably at the top. I think Primeval Titan decks are definitely at the top of the format too, but I think out of the new-ish style decks, the one I would be most concerned about would definitely be Underworld Breach, potentially just breaking everything. All right, so let's get 8 treasure chests. Actually, let's just get 10. That's fine. 10 treasure chests. Might as well open them up. We tried hard, and we played some really long games, and our deck deserves credit for that, even if it wasn't that great at winning matches. Yeah, Yawgmoth's Will is quite a magic card. And Underworld Breach is arguably not even worse. It's different, and it's worse in some decks, but I think it's actually better in some decks. It's not strictly worse than one of the most broken cards of all time. 10 chests, 10 pity chests. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we open some goodies. Complete set would be nice, but we'll take anything of value. Chest number 1. Hello, little cheeky. Good to see you. We get Body Double's a cool combo piece, but not actually valuable. Vanquisher's Banner. Play that in Cat Tribal in Standard. Good tribal card. Valuable in paper, I think. Next, we get... Someday I'm going to build a Natural Affinity deck and just, like, Natural Affinity Pyroclasm, just troll people. 45 play points. Maybe we'll do that for Against the Odds sometime. Natural Affinity Pyroclasm. No one wins, just pull up all your lands for 2 mana. Ooh, Jet Medallion. I don't think Jet Medallion's actually worth much, though. Even though it looks special. Jet Medallion, 31 cents on Magic Online. Well, so far, no complete sets and nothing really of serious value. Demigod of Revenge. Sweet card. Rampaging Brontodon. Meh. Well, alright, 6 to go. Can we get at least some value? Like, man, we got all these turn your things into lands. This is what you can do with Electrickery. If your opponent has forests, I guess. That makes it a little bit more challenging. Gotta have the forests in there. Next, 5, halfway through, Slaughter Games. Probably has some Pioneer potential to fight Inverter. Not really Pioneer value, though. 4 to go. Something good. Moratorium Stone. Exile target 9-line card from all graveyards. All their cards in all permanents with the same name. Huh. That is... I've never really paid much attention to Moratorium Stone. 3 to go. Interesting graveyard hate. Normally bad, but the exile permanence part is sweet. Time Twister. This card has no value, unfortunately. It's so weird to see Power 9 just be worth nothing, but Time Twister is worth 94 cents. Eidolon of Obstruction. Got the full art, which is cool. Ugh, these chests have not been good. Our pity chests have been pitiful. Obsidat's Aid. All right, last one. This has got to be the complete set chest. Come on. Come on, Magic Gods. Play points. Well, deck, meh. Chess, also meh. But fun level, it was fun. I enjoyed hanging out with all of you. Get to talk Magic, talk Mannix, talk Modern, talk Pioneer, all that stuff. So, on that note, with our pitiful chess... I think that brings us to the end of our stream today. Good news is we are back 48 hours from now. Actually, 45 hours from now. 6 p.m. on Thursday. I think Nomir tonight. We went a little bit long with our league, so I think we're gonna have to not Momir tonight. But in the future, Jaguar, we've been playing a lot more Moto because Standard's kind of getting in that boring period. But we will definitely get some Momir in soon. But reminders, replay YouTube if you want to look back on the awesomeness or any of the other sweet decks we played. Check them out. Normal YouTube, there is a Crim video playing some Brawl going up tonight. There's a sweet Omnixilis against Ozdeck tomorrow. Keep an eye out for all that stuff. And one more reminder that our sponsor tonight is the excellent Card Kingdom. And if you need some Magic the Gathering cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even grab a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. And most importantly, Thank you to all of you for being awesome, for hanging out, for having fun. I'll see you all on Thursday. Normal stream time, Guido, is Monday afternoons, 2 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern, roughly for about 3 hours, give or take, every time. So, Dr. Frog is coming for Much Brew on Sunday, Archburglar Lord. So it is on the horizon. So, all right, everyone. I'm out for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. You're awesome. I love you all. I'll see you on Thursday. And yeah, have a good night.